So this is my 37A. I've had this for a while and haven't really put it on the channel much just because it's not really in usable shape at the moment. I'll tell you a secret, I really bleed green. They're just too expensive. My grandpa and his grandpa all ran John Deere's. My dad, pretty much everybody in the family is a Deere man. Till me. But that's not much to look at. But the important part is it does run. Believe it or not. Not very well, but it's also not running many years. The guy I got it from had kept it in storage. I think that's how they kept the engine from getting stuck. He had bought it for his dad, and his dad passed away, I believe, or just lost interest. I can't remember which. So he had pulled it out of storage, and it was sitting outside when I got it. And I actually went down to buy a piece of equipment from him, and made the comment, well, you like old tractors, maybe you want to buy this one. And look what happened. So part of the things that have been holding me up on it is it's on 36-inch wheels on the back. The rims are in pretty decent shape. They're a little beat up, but they're not rotten. But 36-inch tires are kind of expensive, hard to find used. And so the reason I'm posting this now is I actually have a lead on a set of 11.236s that I'm going to trade for this tractor. Actually, what we're trading is this set of 12.436 or 12.438s, I'm sorry, and H rims and hubs. And what we're getting is a set of 300 or 350 international cast centers and rims, and for some reason they're 36-inch rims, but they have 11.236s that look pretty decent on them. So we're gonna see if we can carefully transfer them to these rims and maybe get the Deere going. The only thing it has really mechanically wrong with it at the moment is it leaks oil while it's running from the oil pump area. Also, let's see if you can see it, it's like right there. It leaks oil there. And I've also been unable to get the oil filter housing off it to change the filter. I have changed the oil in it, but it leaks. I'm not going to say profusely, but it leaks at enough that you wouldn't want to use it in the field. It's a steady stream, but it doesn't leak bad enough that I couldn't run it. It does. I have run it for 20-30 minutes at a time, 2 or 3 times, and it seems to be healthy enough. It's got the original Deere gauges, and they both work, which fascinates me because international gauges never work. But it's a neat tractor. Really enjoy it. Just listening to it run, it's one of my favorite things. I grew up hearing stories about Grandpa's G and the amazing feats of, things you could do with it. I grew up listening to my grandpa tell stories about the G, and the G was nowhere near stock, and they had a Unstyled A that was nowhere near stock, and they unfortunately had to get rid of all of them around 68, I think 69, somewhere in there. So I've never been around a John Deere. This is the first one I've been around at all. And I love the Unstyled tractors. I love how they look. It's just, they're so cool. I really want an unstyled G because that was my grandpa's thing. He always wanted a G, always wanted another unstyled one. And they're so expensive. So this one popped up for the right price and ended up, I've got a lot of money into it already because the mag that was on it was completely trashed. Like, it wasn't even good for a core. So I had to buy a mag, and I rebuilt the carb already, and it's got, new this, new that. It needs a new sediment bowl. It needs a whole bunch of stuff like anything, but they are really cool tractors. Let's see if we can get it started here. I don't know if it's got any fuel in it or not. Alright, so we'll see how this goes. We'll start with no choke. I don't really know how this tractor likes to start yet. I haven't got to start it very much. And obviously, no tires kind of limits you on your ability to drive something. So let's see what we got here. It's also been about 3 months, so. Nope. Alright, let's try some chokes. Ooh, get close. Maybe a little more choke. Try a little more throttle. Well, there you go. It does run. I'll shut the fuel off here. Not the best, but it does run. So I think with some carburetor tuning and actually getting it out and letting it, blow the dirt out and put a load on it. I want to get a small disc or something so I can actually get it out and work it. I don't have any 2-bottom plows. I know there's no way it would pull a 3-bottom. Oh, that's the smallest I have, the 3. But it'd be fun just to get it out and run it. So hopefully this fall we'll get some of that done. I don't know. We might have it pull that combine. You never know. But I'm excited to get the tires. I actually did have a set of steel wheels, or I do have a set of steel wheels for it, but they didn't come with any cleats or lugs, whatever you want to call them. And so I just never got around to putting them on it. I bought new front tires for it. So one of these days I'll get around to taking the front tires off, or front wheels off, and get the tires on them, and actually get started on this project. So, alright, see you later.